In this video, we will discuss the state of agricultural sector on the eve of independence. Despite 85% of the population living in villages and relying directly or indirectly on agriculture, the sector remains stagnant and backward. Let's explore the reasons behind this. First reason is low productivity. Productivity refers to total output per hectare of land. On the eve of independence, productivity was extremely low. The causes of stagnation were mainly lack of means with the farmers, lack of incentive to the tillers of the soil, and no technological innovation by the Britishers. Second reason is the exploitative land settlement system introduced by the Britishers. Zamindari system was a system of land revenue that worked through intermediaries between the colonial government and the tillers. The system, widely implemented in Bengal Presidency, had four key features. First, zamindars were recognized as permanent owners, meaning all profits from cultivation went to them, not the tillers. Second, zamindars were to pay only a fixed sum of money as land revenue to the government. In return, they were free to extract as much from the tillers as possible. This left the farmers merely at the subsistence level. Fourth, the surplus acquired by the zamindars was not invested in agriculture for its improvement. It was spent by the zamindars for their luxurious life. This system had alarming consequences. It led to unlimited exploitation of tillers by zamindars, frequent increases in land revenue, and eviction of farmers, reducing them to landless laborers. Next reason is forced commercialization of agriculture, marking a shift from growing crops for self-consumption to producing cash crops for the market. Key points include: farmers were forced to grow indigo for Britain's textile industry and to accept advance payments for indigo cultivation. This shift exposed them to the vulnerabilities of the market as they became dependent on fluctuating prices for cash crops. Growing commercial crops increased the farmers' credit needs, pushing farmers into debt trap. Another reason is lack of investment in agricultural infrastructure under British rule. Agricultural infrastructure refers to the diverse systems of resources that are vital to produce, procure, preserve, process, and trade agricultural products. Neither the colonial government nor the zamindars took any steps to improve agricultural infrastructure. Permanent irrigation systems were non-existent, leaving farmers heavily dependent on rainfall, making agriculture highly unpredictable. Important aspects like flood control, drainage, and desalination of soil were completely neglected, which led to low productivity. Another critical issue during the British Raj was the growing divide between landowners, like zamindars, and the farmers who were tillers of the soil. Zamindars shared the crop, never the cost. Tillers, on the other hand, were left with just enough for subsistence, with no surplus for investment. With no incentive for the zamindars to improve agricultural conditions and no means for the tillers to make improvements, the system stagnated. Another problem was that in the pre-British period, land holdings in India were small and fragmented. Farmers struggled to farm efficiently due to small scattered land plots. Most of these small, fragmented holdings were uneconomic, meaning they produced low output while requiring high costs to maintain. Lastly, even during the pre-British period, farming in India was taken as a means of subsistence, meaning the crops were grown to provide for the basic needs of the family, leaving little surplus to sell in the market. This reflected a lack of commercial outlook, as farming was not seen as a business. As a result, backwardness prevailed and poverty dominated. On the eve of independence, Indian agriculture faced two major challenges: backwardness and stagnation. Agriculture suffered from low productivity, a lack of investment in infrastructure, and small fragmented land holdings, limiting growth. The subsistence outlook meant most farmers focused on survival only. Additionally, British policies followed exploitative land settlement systems, forced commercialization, and created a widening gap between land owners and tillers. After watching this video, you should be able to answer questions as shown on the screen.